Hey guys, welcome back to Koopa Style Reviews. We're taking a look at the SH Figuarts Son Gohan. This is a kid era version, so from the very beginning parts of Dragon Ball Z, where he actually started becoming one of the focal characters. So not quite a teenager, an actual little kid. The default hair is his cut hair. This is when he begins training and stuff like that. Gets longer, more unkempt. We'll take a look at the other accessories here if I can take my camera off of this stand thingamabobber. You can see he comes with a variety of faces as well as a variety of hands. That one over to the side on your left is going to be the one to hold that scouter over there on the top right, as well as a single Dragon Ball. And you're going to notice that that Dragon Ball is significantly larger than the previous ones that have come with figures. So I don't know exactly what's going on with that, if it's for anything in particular, but yeah, it makes for a better display than the little tiny ones, I know that. Now, just for the sake of getting him measured, we'll lower this a little bit. I love this stand, but I wish it lowered a little bit more smoothly. That's what it is. He's about 4 inches on the dot from what I'm seeing. Now, instead of measuring him with default Goku body, which is what I normally like to do, I'm going to go ahead and, just because I haven't gotten him in front of a camera much, get him next to his father figure during this time. That's going to be the Piccolo. The Piccolo, or just plain Piccolo. But yeah, this is the second version, the more updated one, Piccolo 2.0, that just came out not too long ago, within the last month or so. He measures to about 6¼ inches tall from what I'm seeing. So about 2¼ inches taller than Gohan, but yeah, there you go. Okay, so we got that he measures to about 4 inches tall. Go ahead and measure that again in front of you guys. Alright. And apologies for my ruler being so dirty. It's been through a lot of house projects, that guy. That's my old faithful there. So it's actual dirt. Roundabout. And okay, since it's right here and this is the least obtrusive haircut, I'm going to go ahead and knock out the articulation. But I'm going to show you guys the faces on this thing really quick and get this fucking hair sculpt off because I hate it. Accurate as hell to the anime. Like, this is an amazing sculpt. Bandai Tamashii's doing no wrong in this line, but hated it in cartoon. Hate it right now. Super accurate to something that I hate. Like, it's just a dork-ass haircut. Like, why has he got a mo? Why did they do that to him? Come on, Toriyama. Be better. So, okay. Looking at the head sculpt, you see he has this garb, this scarf around him. So, not a lot of room for the neck. But the neck actually has like a double hinge in there, and it extends. Okay? So if you want him to look down, look up, you actually have room to do that. Alright, it's on a ball joint on the top part of the hinge. Alright, get that back in place. But since it's a double joint, you kind of got to work with two. But yeah, so see here from the side, it extends and it's neat. It does what it's meant to do. Now there is another joint where the neck meets the clavicle, but it's inside of that garb, so there's not really a lot of room to work with there. The shoulders, well, I drop them on his face. Outward, pretty good. Now the shoulder pad does block the roundabout, that 360. Just trying to see how that works, how that's connected. It looks like it's its own piece that kind of connects in between the shoulder and the body. So there's not really like any moving it out of the way like when it's attached to the shoulder itself. It's what it is though. 360 bicep. I'm going to switch sides on this guy really quick. It's a little bit easier for me to work on the right side of the figure while I have him all kinds of fucked up here. And the first thing I do, of course, is put my hand in front of the camera. Single jointed bicep. Goes a little bit past 45 degrees. Wrist on a ball joint. It does have one-way rock, but not much. Ab crunch and back bend. Back bend, not crazy much, but ab crunch, quite a bit in that upper portion there, as you can see. And there's some in the lower portion, but yeah, there's an actual hinge joint inside of here, which I'm not used to seeing. And it extends up and goes around. So this thing is fucking great. Like, God, this is a good body sculpt. Now, 360 movement, waist swivel. And the belt is it a separate piece? Yeah, the belt is a separate piece, making sure. So that's the upper body. Alright. And it's just pretty much a midget version of the Goku body here. Outward, forward, backwards, knee bend, and then ankle tilt. It's inside of the boot. The back and forth, not much. And the front of the foot. Alright, so just for the sake of getting him into some kind of pose before I go over the faces and stuff. Actually get him standing solid. What's that? Alright, so I'm going to lower the camera here. We're going to get this right because that looked a lot better when I was standing over it. Now I'm here behind the lens and I'm like, what the fuck did I just do? Alright, so he's got a lot of ab crunch that we can work with here. Better. I wish he had more elbow bend. That would make it really fun. Let me see if I can do that. Alright, I can dig it. Okay, so let's change out some head sculpts, or some face sculpts here. It's really clean. It was hard for me to even find the break point in here, but it does come off. Alright. Well, so on both the face and the head sculpt, for hair sculpt, for both of these, it has male and female pegs. So, you see the male pegs sticking out there, but it also on the two sides has two female, because the face also has male and female. So you gotta watch out so you don't break pegs on either side. But it all pegs in simply. Even if you just aim for the male pegs, the female pegs automatically attach. So let me just get that on. Surprise face. Make sure it's focused there. Grimacing face. And let's do this right. Yelling face. That's just awesome. Now, the way that the heads pop off, big giant ball joint, so you don't have to worry about like those little small ones. Way bigger than the ball joints on the regular neck pegs, the regular size Goku body neck peg. It's great. I wish they'd use this for everybody going forward, because this is awesome. In fact, I wish they'd do the double hinge neck joint and everything. It's so good. So there's my preferred head sculpt without a face on it. Get this out of the way. And everything pegs in the same way. 2 male, 2 female. That deal. If you guys hear footsteps, my lovely assistant Ranger, my Beagle boy, is coming down the steps. Is it not better? If you don't think this is better, get the fuck off my page. But seriously, nah. Everybody has their preferences and stuff like that, but obviously, I much prefer this. Okay? There's that. Okay. Surprised? Grimacing. Let me get this yelling face off the last one. See how easy it is to swap these faces out? It's really nice. Then there's the yelling. Okay, let's take a look at some of his other accessories. Get you guys out of here. Just something basic. Airborne Kamehameha. This is, of course, using the event exclusive Tamashii stands, the ones with the Dragon Ball designs on the bottom. Pretty cool stuff. Hey, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Like, share, subscribe. If you want your own SH Figuarts Son Gohan Kid Era version, you can order yours at TF Source. Link will be in the description, as well as Global Figures. It might be Global Toys, not really sure off the top of my head. I know it's Yvonne Chan on Facebook. Links to her will be in the description as well. I think she has plenty in stock, and she gets them out pretty fast. This took about a week to get to me, but as for the figure itself, awesome. You know, I hate to say it, but Bandai Tamashii under the Figuarts line, man, for the Dragon Ball stuff, they're really doing no wrong at this point. Like, they've gotten the sculpts down to a T, the details down to a T, the paint apps down to a T. Everything's looking like it popped right out of the TV onto your shelf. And that's how it should be. The progression of this line is just as impressive as the figures themselves. It's amazing to see, and it's cool to be a part of. I've been collecting this stuff off and on for years, but now I'm all in. Like, it's at the point where the improvements, you just can't not, double negative, do it. But anyway, let me know what you think of this guy in the comments. Did you go ahead and purchase it? Is yours underwater right now? Heard about the whole premium Bandai thing and stuff like that. For those of you who ordered, I hope they square it off and make sure that everybody's okay. But anyway, drop a link or a line in the comments. Check out the links in the description. And yeah, see you next time. Stay well, stay safe.